You know the problem with Sunday morning?
What?
People are in church.
That's where you should be.
Yeah, it should be.
Or just get a notification.
Oh, good. That's good.
Yeah.
Maybe they're in church watching.
Watching. Exactly.
Yes. So because the regular camera's not working, you have to sit close to me. Because you're not in the picture. Gross. I think I'm going to throw up.
Don't. I think I might.
Make sure you don't touch me. Come on in. Come on.
Our chairs keep on hitting each other.
Oh, they do. That's because mine's big.
I know.
So, you look tall, though.
I am.
You look tall.
I am.
So I have a foot on her. Not my foot down there, but I mean, height-wise.
Some of us are short.
Good morning, everybody. Are you streaming from church?
I hope not.
You know what you should do? Most churches are fancy nowadays. They have, visual and audio. You should do like an Iron Man and hack it.
Oh.
And throw this up so we can do a baby Jesus message to everybody.
I guess.
Communion. Bang, bang.
Cheers.
Cheers. This was a gift from my children.
Mm-hmm. They know how much you like bang.
Yep. That's what my oldest got me for Christmas. A bang. One bang.
Just
with my money.
I know. He doesn't have a job. What do you expect?
He needs to get a job. I had a job when I was younger than him.
Great.
That's pretty good, actually.
Is it?
Yeah. And this was at the dollar store, right? Was it only $1?
It was $1.25.
We should go back.
$1.25.
That's good for a bang bang.
And we had to make sure that there was 0 calories.
Yes. So I don't think we're going to get a lot of people watching, but
Probably
the people
not.
who are watching are kick-ass. So that's worth it. Quality over quantity.
Exactly.
Which is good, though, because that way we can interact with them more, which we will. I'm not even looking at the comments yet, but I will. So the purpose of today's live...
What is the purpose?
It's threefold.
Okay.
Threefold.
It's supposed to be like this. 3.
Oh, yeah. Threefold. Threefold. Fold number one. Fold number one. Some people, we lost some viewers right there. If you're watching this after the fact, fold number one is just to be frank. I'll be Frank and you be Liza. Okay?
Sure.
Just to be frank, I've like this 50-day stretch where I'm only home for like 8 days, if that. Probably less than that.
Maybe more.
So because of that, I've been pumping out all this content, and like you can actually check it if you look under my videos. A lot are released to members only. So I have to pump out all this content, and I run out of ideas when I have to plan 2 months worth of content ahead of time. So I didn't have an idea for today, so we're going to do a live stream. So that's fold number one.
Why not?
Fold number two is it's kind of like Christmas time.
It is Christmas.
Yeah, and this is the only, since I'm traveling so much, next 2 holiday weekends, we're going to be traveling for football games. So, yeah. Today's the last Broncos game that we're going to miss. Well, it depends on how that whole Shabab thing happens later that we were talking about. So that's fold number two.
Mm-hmm. What's the third fold?
I don't know. I just said this is threefold because that's like what people say. I remember. The third fold is to get us comfortable talking because...
We have to talk?
No. Me talking because this... I'm not pointing at you.
I know. I'm moving out of the way.
Ready? Here it comes. Ooh, look at that.
I see that.
So this is happening later this month. We're launching Gemx Live. So we're going to talk about that today. I'm going to try and do some teasers, but it's not liking the videos I'm trying to upload. Gem obviously is not available today. He's still in Asia. First time in Asia. So right now, I'm not going to hit you. My God. And if I was, you need to be much faster. See that?
I like the delay on the
so
screen.
Look at that.
Yeah,
all right. So
you see it?
So good morning, everybody. We are going to get to the chat comments today. But before that, let's kind of talk about our holiday plans. And then we'd like to know about your holiday plans. So our holidays kind of started this weekend.
I think they did.
We did our normal traditions with the children yesterday. We did gingerbread, I would say houses, but we actually did Oreo cookie trains.
Did you try it yet?
No, not yet. We did that. We went Christmas shopping. We got 97% done.
Probably, yeah.
Probably, we could be 100% done, but we like to get our kids a lot of little stuff. So we're going to go out today and finish that up.
And a lot of big stuff. I mean.
Yeah, that's true too. The biggest gift, the most expensive Christmas gift. Actually, that's for his birthday. So
Well, it's kind of both. I mean,
all three of our children have our January birthday. So Christmas and the birthdays are together. So we did that. We went Christmas night cooking.
of course, yeah.
What else is our tradition? We
always eat at the same spot.
Yep, we eat at the same spot. We ate there. We drank a lot.
You did?
You were feeling pretty good too.
I actually wasn't feeling it, but I had at least 4 drinks.
I had 5 doubles to start, so
yeah, I know.
I was feeling really good.
Well, I'm a little smaller than you are.
What? You are?
I know. A foot, you said.
Yeah, a foot smaller.
Yeah.
I got to go get a new belt today.
You wear the other one out?
Yeah.
I know.
It's all cracked in the front. I was wearing business clothes this week, and it just looks
Didn't
stupid.
look good.
So we're going to finish up some shopping after this.
Yep.
We took a giant box, which if you follow me on TikTok, you'll know why, and other social media, you'll know very soon.
TikTok, huh?
We took that to the storage unit this morning.
We did.
Then we got to get back for the Broncos game. Huge game for us today. If we win, we have a 35 to 50% chance to make the playoffs. If we lose, we're 1 to 10% chance, depending how everyone else falls. So we're going to watch that game with our regimen.
Yeah, we should.
So that's this weekend. And then the holiday continues next weekend. We are flying to Detroit to watch the Broncos play the Lions. So we'll be there for 4 or 5 days. And SFFTW, or he thinks he's going to meet me at Morton's. I will if he pays, and you can protect me from him.
I'll be your bodyguard.
Nice. So we got that next weekend. And then the following weekend, we are going to Vegas for Christmas. To go to a concert, go to a bowl game.
Bowl game, yeah.
And then we are flying back because the Broncos play the Patriots. And
Christmas Eve.
Yeah, so we're literally going to fly back just for that. We're going to fly back home just for that game and then leave again. It's weird to fly home for only like 12 hours and leave, but
it's to watch your game.
That's the holiday plans, and then New Year's is coming. So
sure is.
So that's the holiday plan. So we got rid of fold number 1.
Uh-huh.
Let's look at some comments.
Sure.
We got some people talking, and then we got some voyeurs too.
I don't know what that means.
People just watching. We got a nice guy, Daniel. What time is it over there? Daniel's in Asia.
Oh.
Double C. So if the Broncos that played last week show up, we're screwed.
Yeah, we're not winning.
That piece. Yeah, I like this. My dad is rich and famous, though doesn't need a job. Whose dad? Oh, my dad's not rich and famous at all.
Neither's my dad.
My parents asked me what I wanted for Christmas this year, and I was like, I have everything I need. Oh, thank God. They're like, we don't want to spend any money. Let's go sports. Yep. Mark's in the house. Melissa's here. Please tell me you aren't drinking that at 8 a.m., you addict. It was, let's talk about this. He has a Pacers logo.
Bruce Brown plays for the Pacers.
I understand that. Didn't they lose last night?
I think they lost.
So, all right, here's my...
I feel bad for him.
All right, I'm going to tell you my theory. Yes, this is LeBron hate, okay?
Is it?
So, first of all, I want to say that I think LeBron James is one of the greatest basketball players of all time. It hurts me to say that, but I think he is. He's not the greatest.
I don't know if I'd go that
He's
far.
He's not the greatest. He's in the top 5. I think he's a whiny piece of shit. And this is what I think happened last year. So I think sports is semi-scripted. They're for-profit companies, and they want to make the most money. So last year in the NBA, you have the Nuggets, who have like a 3 million fan base. And then you have in the Final Four, the Heat, who have a bigger fan base, but still smaller than a lot of the other ones. Then you have the Celtics, huge fan base, New England. And then you have Lakers, the biggest fan base, probably a 15 million fan base.
But they weren't in the Final Four because we kicked them out before the Final Four.
Weren't they in the Final? I thought we played them in the Final Four.
You're talking about the Heat, though. And we played the Heat.
In the finals, but the Final Four was those 4. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess that was
So they really want the Lakers to win. Not only do they want the Lakers to win, but LeBron will cry like a baby and go to every lawyer and every person and tell what a hardship he has if he doesn't win. So last year they tried to get the Lakers to win, but they were so horrible against the Nuggets, who were so amazing. They couldn't even like script it and do questionable calls to get LeBron to win. So
they had questionable calls.
Oh, they tried, but it still didn't work just because the Nuggets were on fire, much more fire than they are right now. It's so funny. We feel bad, like Nuggets aren't doing well, but they're still. Hopefully, everyone can hear us. We never asked.
Oh yeah, I know. I should probably
hang on. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Okay. No, nobody's. Yeah. They can hear us.
Oh, good thing.
So anyway, my theory is then. So they couldn't, and you can't cheat for 4 games of a playoff.
But you can cheat for one.
But you can cheat for one. So they're like, you know what? LeBron's crying. He didn't get a trophy. Let's create an in-season tournament to dethrone the Nuggets as soon as possible. And
I don't think it'd matter who won it. But
correct.
Yeah.
If it is, and rethrone LeBron so he doesn't stop crying.
So he does stop crying.
Yeah. So and then the Lakers started off horrible this year. Then all of a sudden they sweep a tournament to win. Because here's the thing: it was a single elimination tournament, so they can fix one game. If you're playing against the Pacers, and I didn't watch the game last night because we were out doing our Christmas stuff. If they do some questionable calls in one game, the Pacer fans will see it, but they don't play the Pacers again.
But the thing is also,
pick your poison.
The games weren't back to back to back. They were like a random game here,
intermixed in between regular season,
which is kind of shady. Also,
it's just shady as hell to me that they create this new in-season tournament. The Lakers are doing horrible, then all of a sudden they win.
Yeah,
I don't know. And I fully acknowledge a lot of that is just because I hate LeBron so much. I'm doing conspiracy theories, so I'm probably totally wrong. But I drink one of these every morning, Demonic. So I drink 2 big things of water, and I usually drink them as fast as I can because this is my reward. Then I drink one of these, and then I move to alcohol, unless I'm working. Oh. Sports go sports indeed, Daniel. Good morning, Walton. Chunky. If that's your real last name, I'm sorry, man. About to leave. Oh, for Godzilla -1. Thanks, Paulie. Cabs here. This is Fatal Music. Yeah, you like that? I haven't used StreamYard in a while, so I'm experimenting. No, I read an article, actually, Steve. That's not my math. Steve's also a Broncos fan.
Oh.
Did the Lobo go? He did. Yep, he did. Fun weekend. It has been fun. Oh, it's almost midnight there in Thailand.
Oh. Makes you wonder why he's watching.
Number 1 dad. Merry Christmas, Jerry. How are you doing? Merry Christmas. MJ is a GOAT. He is. It's so hard to compare playing then versus playing now.
Oh, for sure.
On both sides. I'm going to be honest with you. And jumped on this LeBron. Hey, this is the huge LeBron fan. Oh, did you hear? If you didn't hear the good part, I admitted he's amazing. He's not the GOAT.
He's not amazing.
How about them ore diggers? Did you see the Navy game yesterday? That was crazy. The Navy Army.
No, I didn't.
One Colorado University going to football championship. Yeah, Prime won. Our Prime, turned them around. But
Prime won.
Prime won. It's hard when you talk about Colorado football and Deion Sanders. You have Prime, and then collecting is Prime ones too. You can see it. See what I see in the back.
Yeah, I see you.
That's usually why I take it down. Good morning, Brandon. You two are adorable.
Aww.
That happens after 20 years. There's some not so adorable times when, if you ever see her with a black eye, usually that's because I did it.
I'm really good at putting makeup to cover it.
Hashtag truth. He is the GOAT. We know what you meant. In-season tournament is silly. Don't worry about Nuggets come playoff time. They have the best player in the world. I'd say right now they do, although he hasn't played it like the last 2 games.
I think he was like 0 for 9 the last couple games.
Raymond Lefebvre. I like that name. Good morning, Ledge. No, sir, it's not his real name. It's an Invader Zim reference. What is the most expensive statue you've ever purchased, and is it worth it? Probably Queen Studios life-size Mark 7 Iron Man. Yes. So I'm going to say no, it's not worth it because it caused me to buy more life-size. In fact, yesterday we unboxed the Iron Spider, which you guys will see. The review's already up for members. You'll see that very soon. There's going to be a bunch of teasers and stuff coming out. He's not I don't respect him at all. I respect his basketball game. I don't respect him as a person. He probably doesn't respect me either. I mean,
he probably doesn't.
Yeah, we talk a lot.
I'm sure.
Oregon's on ranked #1 championship next weekend. I totally missed that. My screen time was up by 40% last week.
I wonder why that was.
I was traveling. So when I travel, I use my Apple devices more than my computer.
Oh, probably.
It's holiday weekend over here, so watching YouTube and drinking whiskey. Yeah. What holiday is it? Is it in Thailand right now? They went crazy at the Navy game. Shit had me dying. FJB. Yeah, great game though. I mean, that's what you want. Like, so the first few Broncos games we went to that we lost. Well, we lost all the ones we went to initially.
Most of them,
yeah. But they were so close. They were close games, and I was like, at least it made it exciting.
Yeah.
All right. Would have been sick if they did spider legs with that. Yeah. Someone commented on one of my, they're like, I want to see that. And I was like, does he come with that? And I had to look it up, and he doesn't come with that. Looking forward to the review of the one. It does. Yeah. It's pretty nice. Insane deals on Norwegian. We might have to look at that then.
Oh.
Yeah. So maybe we'll relook at that Hawaii one. The problem for us though is, Steve, we were looking at, like the suites they have, most of them only have 3 beds, and we need at least 4 beds with the kids. Obviously, they're 3-bedroom depending on what ship you're on. And we have to have a balcony because some of their suites don't have balconies, which is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. All right.
It is kind of weird.
So fold number 1 is done. 17 minutes in. We're like right on pace.
Perfect.
Fold number 2. What was fold number 2?
I don't remember.
Gem. We'll switch it to, let's see.
Right on my head.
See, you didn't move. Gemx Live. So I wanted to talk a little bit more about Gemx Live. So Gem right now, like I said, he's in Singapore, and prior to that, he was in Brazil. He's become like a world traveler overnight.
Wow.
And I guess he had the absolute worst. Let me remove Steven's comment. No disrespect to him, but I'm gonna leave that up there because I need to remember where I was at in the comments actually. So he texted me when he got to Brazil. He's like, oh, we have got to talk about travel because I travel every week. I actually have a travel video. I have a how I get to first class travel video coming this week or next week. It's this month. It's already ready to go. And he's not a big traveler.
Yeah.
Rarely flies. So he said it was one of the worst travel experiences he's ever had going to Brazil. I haven't talked to him since he got to Singapore, but so him and I, we are very close. As he jumped on this live stream we did a month ago or so, and we don't talk about YouTube stuff or about statues or comics really at all. Very rarely. It's probably 3% of our conversation.
Awesome.
That's very strategic on how much.
Okay.
I'm like monopolizing. Do you want to talk about something?
I think I'm good. Yeah.
Tell me about.
No, keep on talking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ow. That hurt.
Sorry.
Can you get me some ice?
I'm so strong.
So, and we talk about the world, we talk about the economy, we talk about people, but we talk about just living life. And him and I are so incredibly different. For example, I'm
listening.
Is that our package?
From?
We have a package coming today.
Oh, I don't know.
We have actually a lot of packages coming in the next 5 days. So we're so incredibly different, but we kind of have the same viewpoint and goals. So we wanted to, we started talking about like some of this stuff, and we thought some of it was like really good shit. So we're like, you know what, we should start recording some of this. And that's the purpose of Gemx Live. So when we have those, we're going to do it live. And it's hard to find. Our first episode was supposed to be Friday, December 15th at 8 p.m. Eastern. And we scheduled it. And I just told you guys our holiday plans. We're going to the Lions game. We fly out Friday night. So we'll actually be on a plane during that. And we've had that booked for months. So we had to switch the initial start date. But we're going to just talk about current events. We're going to talk about a little bit about some statue stuff, like some of our upcoming topics. I found an article that I didn't read. It's the 50 greatest villains of all time. So we're going to react to that live. We're going to react to a lot of stuff live. We won't interact with the chat as much. We'll kind of scan through it, but we won't go through every comment like we traditionally do on statue chats. So it's not going to be really collecting related, although some of it will come into that. And we're going to talk why it's not collecting related on the very first episode. So that didn't really take more than, that took 3 minutes. It was supposed to take 20. So you
can probably talk about statues for that.
Well, people are asking questions about statues. We'll
sure.
talk about them.
I'm sure.
Think of a topic.
I don't have any topics.
You have no topics.
No topics.
You're dull. You have nothing.
Dull.
That's why I have to talk to you guys. All right. MJ is the best. That's today's played. Gets paid on the potential player. They'll be where he said back in their day and had to work for their pay. Still talking about basketball. Oh, the old king of Thailand. We have President's Day. Although we have a lot of bad presidents. Mrs. X, what's your favorite statue of Mr. X's collection? Is it the ones I bought for you? Am I answering? Am I just?
Yeah.
I'm a domineering male husband. I just don't let you speak.
Remember we did the countdown of the ones I liked and I didn't like, but you got rid of all the ones I liked. So.
Oh yeah, what was your favorite?
I think it was.
Was it Jet Power Prime?
It was one of the Transformer ones.
Okay, but now it's probably the J. Scott Campbell statues. Yeah. Which of those is your favorite?
I would have to say Cinderella.
Cinderella dressed in you. That's like a hopscotch song.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, Javier. We are doing a Santa train ride right now. Very cool. That's awesome.
That's fun.
Yeah, our kids are kind of too old for that shit. I mean, they even, when we took them out to see Christmas lights last night, they went kicking and screaming, almost literally. Then they had fun in the car.
Yeah, but we have rules when we go Christmas light.
Yeah, they can't, they're not allowed to use their phones. I had to pay my daughter $20 though. So she'd sit in the back.
I know. You could have sat in the way back.
Oh, I could have. Yeah, last time I got stuck though.
Oh, that's too bad.
And it's not because I'm big. I am a big guy, but I hate wearing this Manning jersey because it makes me look huge.
Oh.
Huge.
Maybe you are huge.
I got rid of my old StreamYard because I never use it anymore. This is where I should have inserted Michael Scott. That's what she said. I gotta re-upload those clips. Happy Sunday, Ro. How you been, man? It's been a while. All right, gonna build his first display case soon. What are your thoughts on black panel versus white back panels? So everybody I know that has white, that's had black, says it looks a lot better and brings a lot more visuality.
The white back?
Yeah.
Oh, I totally agree.
Visuality to the statue. Now, the negative part of that is if any part of it brushes against it, you're going to have a, possible paint stain or so.
Well, that's what they have, like the magic erasers.
Yeah, but you might have an imperfection, so you just have to be a little bit more cautious and careful about that.
Or paint it. I mean, you can always repaint white.
You can repaint white with white? White on white?
Mm-hmm.
That's not racist.
It's not. What are you laughing for?
Nothing. We were having a conversation this morning.
I know.
Good morning, Zeke the Wise. What wisdom do you have for us today? Bumblebee was your favorite statue? I was thinking that on the countdown.
Was it Bumblebee?
I think it was Bumblebee.
It might have been.
Prime was one of your favorites.
Yeah.
What do you hate the most?
What do I hate the most?
Yeah.
Probably like that stuff.
The Berserk?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe the naked lady?
Yeah. I don't like this stuff up here either.
So she's pointing to like the movie horror stuff.
Yeah.
Aliens, Predator, Pumpkinhead. What about the Wampa?
I don't like him.
I recently saw a video on Wampa.
Really?
And it had all the facts about Wampas. If you're unfamiliar, this is where I need to be more efficient with StreamYard. I could put up a picture of Wampa if you don't know what a Wampa is. Wampa is a creature in Empire Strikes Back, Star Wars Episode 5, that kidnapped Luke at the beginning of the movie. So this fact I already knew, but I don't know if you knew this, but in between A New Hope. What?
I'm just listening to you. Go ahead.
In between A New Hope, so the first Star Wars movie that came out, which was Episode 4, which is the first one that came out, which is just confusing. The main actor, Mark Hamill, was in a bad car accident, got his face all scarred up. So they had to explain that.
During like real life, he got
Yes.
Oh.
So what they did is they had this giant 9-foot tall creature called a Wampa kidnap him and scratch him up in the movie to explain the scratches.
Mm.
But I found this out that Wampas, their favorite food on planet Hoth are Tauntauns. Don't know if you knew that. It says we have a low signal.
Oh.
I wonder if the kids are jumping
Oh,
on.
I told him to get off.
So, we're not Gemx Live anymore. We should switch that. Hang on.
Probably.
It's a copyright infringement against myself.
Right?
There we go. So, it was Tauntauns are their favorite food. So that's why the Wampa attacked Luke, because he wanted its Tauntaun because it was hungry. He didn't want Luke. I mean, Luke was kind of like, if you're out, on Survivor or something like that, and you, want food, you'd rather have the chicken, but you'll settle for the bugs.
Exactly.
Luke was the bugs, the Tauntaun was the chicken.
Exactly.
Speaking of which, so I do something twice a week. One with my team. I have two teams. One is like kind of my peers at work, the executives, and then the other is with the people that report to me. We have two teams. Those people kind of run the company, the country, and then the executive team, we just sit in a room and do nothing.
Look at each other.
Yeah, look at each other. But we do something called the question of the day. So every single week, one person, we rotate it. Wow, we just lost like 8 people. We rotate it, and
they didn't like your Wampa
you
story.
come up with they didn't like Wampas. You come up with a question that I wonder if we lost signal or something. Oh, well, it doesn't say we have weak signal now.
Yeah.
We come up with a question dessert. Yeah. We come up with a question to get to know each other. So, like, for example, one of the questions I asked is, an ultimate evil is overtaking the world. You have to choose 5 fictional characters to join your team to stop the ultimate evil from taking over the world. So this was a long time ago I did this. So my team was the Hulk. The Hulk, because he was, the brawn. It was MacGyver, because, MacGyver can
You fix anything.
Well, he can make an atomic bomb out of rubber bands and grass if he needed to.
It's duct tape, I think.
And, well, yeah, you might need some duct tape.
Yeah.
I also chose Jack Bauer, because he will do what needs to be done.
He will.
Like, no restrictions whatsoever.
Yep.
I can't remember number 4, but number 5 was Cartman from South Park, because while we're saving the world and going through all these horrible things, you need some comedic relief.
Laughter. Got it.
But anyway, the question with the team that reports to me today was, if you could choose to be in a movie or a TV show, what would you choose and why? And then what would you never want to be in? So not my answer, but the best answer someone came up with is, I'd be James Bond. I was like, oh, that's good. You get to do all this cool spy shit. You get the ladies, and you never die. I wanted to be the host of Amazing Race, because you get to travel everywhere and do everything, or be on the Impractical Jokers with my boys. I say my boys because we've hung out.
Yeah, I know.
And then I wouldn't want to be in the movie Human Centipede.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Do you know what that is?
I've never watched it.
You don't want to watch it.
I'm sure.
It's a horror movie.
Yeah.
Where this guy's making a human centipede.
I think I'm good.
All right.
Yeah. I'm good.
You're good. So
I get it.
By the way, you don't want to look at the comments. Someone just wrote some horrible blasphemy, like something that will blow you up.
Me. Okay.
He said that us supporting the Longhorns with our orange looks good. We hate Texas with a passion.
Exactly.
With an absolute passion. And
this is orange, not brown.
Yeah, that's true. All right. So I do got to say this, though. I want to talk about the NCAA. I already did a video for this for my members. So my members, which are like half the people on here, they screwed over Florida State so bad. And again, I think they did it like for the same reasons I was talking about conspiracy with the NBA, because they know that Alabama and Texas have a much bigger following than Florida State.
Yeah.
But they got screwed so bad, it's not even funny. I feel so bad for the players. Like, if you're a senior at Florida State and you just went 13-0 and you won your conference championship.
Nothing.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yep.
Sorry.
Pat on the back.
You did everything you could. You're out. We're going to take these teams that got beat and put them in instead. So I hope I just don't want both. I hate Alabama too. I hope both. She hates Michigan too, so she's really screwed. She's really rooting for Washington. But I hope Alabama and Texas don't win. If they both win the first game, that'll be like the first national championship I never watch.
Yep.
Don't want it.
Won't even. Yeah.
But thankfully, I have a team to root for. Wait, so are you rooting for Michigan or no in the first game?
Who do they play?
It's either Alabama. Alabama. They play Alabama.
Oh, yeah. I'll
You'll root for Michigan. Yeah. Hey, they're cheating, but they're number one, so it's okay to cheat if you're number one. Lakers cheating. They're not number one. That's
I know, right?
I hope Marcus is still watching. So
he probably.
So that was the question of the day. So throw that down in the comments below. Someone's talking about your girls, the volleyball girls.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's the.
I've been watching them.
Yeah, she's nonstop. So we're going to be in Detroit during the championship.
I know.
We assume they'll make it, but if they win next time, they make it, right?
So yeah.
They win on
There's
the 14th.
just 2 more games. Yeah.
Okay. But so yeah, throw down in the comments below what show would you want to be, or what character would you want to be in? Be a TV show, and don't pick Superman. That's lame. I mean, of course we all want to be Superman. And what show would you not want to be in? Throw that down in the comments. So, all right, 2-fold is done, right?
I think so.
Okay, what was the 3-fold?
You said you don't remember.
It was the holidays. It was Gemx Live. Oh, it was just a filler.
Yeah, filler.
Filler. That's why we need you guys to comment. We need you guys to interact. All right, let's see who else is here. Yoda Sensei is here. Horrible movie. I've actually never seen it. I don't care to see it. Oh, he knows we hate Texas. Do you know why we hate Texas? Because they stole the last Big 12 championship from the Huskers. Do you remember that, Johnny? The game was over, and they started flooding the field, and the ref said, let's make something up and put 4 seconds back on so Texas can kick a field goal. Hope Texas plays Nebraska in the finals for the girls volleyball tournament. So
that's right. The girls will beat them.
If you're unfamiliar, we've followed the Huskers since the 90s, and it's since 2008, it's been rough. 2009, it's been rough. 2016 was okay. But when their football sucks, we just follow their volleyball. Or even their men's basketball is doing well this year.
The women's soccer did really well this year.
Yeah, so women's volleyball is number one. And I got to tell you, so she played volleyball. I like to play pool and beach volleyball.
Number 2 plays volleyball.
Yeah. Her team won the championship this year, and she's short. Well, she's average height. She's not. Yeah. She's not like number 1. That's
a giant.
Dude, he's gonna hit like 7 feet. This is free. Then he won't be able to drive his Mustang. We just bought for him, so I can have it. But if you've never watched female volleyball, it's exciting.
It is.
She's got me into it. It's
fun to watch.
I don't watch as much as she does, but it's actually really exciting.
Yeah.
Some of those ladies are very butch. That's not why it's exciting, but mannish, big hands. All right. He'd be on the Big Bang Theory and steal Penny from Leonard. Penny, Kate, what's her name? Kate, not Hudson. That's the chick from whatever her name is. The actress who plays her. She's just cute. She's cute. Good morning. God bless you guys. God bless you, Jay Presidential. Michigan. Rose going for Michigan. You never want to be in Hellraiser. I haven't watched that since I was young. My father used to show me all these horror movies when I was like 7. Good morning, Shiny. This is Mass X today. Happy Xmas. Lots of X's going on. The little X's are upstairs.
They sure are.
So we're going to the liquor store next after this because I'm pretty much out of town for the rest of the month other than like flying back in. I fly back in for like 12 hours at a time so we can fly back out. But I have to get the liquor to take to the in-laws' house for Christmas. So we're going to the liquor store today.
And your side.
Oh yeah, and my parents' side. Yeah, we're going to spend a lot.
I know you will.
I think we still have a bucket of Fireball shots in the freezer.
Oh, we should look.
If so, we'll take that with us.
Yeah, there might even be some of those flavored ones in there too.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, those that. Can I tell them the story?
No.
All right. So
anyhow,
COVID, 2020. I think it was 2020. I'm pretty sure
Probably,
it was
yeah.
when COVID was really hot. So we go back to where her family lives. It's like an 8-hour drive. And we're going, and her parents say, we can't have Christmas. We have COVID symptoms, pretty bad COVID symptoms. So we're like,
well, we were at your parents' house, and then they were like, we're just not going to have it here. And my sister was going to have it instead.
yeah. So we're going to go over to her sister's house. So it's like when the cats are away, the mice will play or whatever.
I guess.
fucking hate cats, but
I know. You keep on giving these like little things, and they're always wrong. Like you gave one
the quips,
earlier.
the mannerisms.
Yeah, you gave one earlier, and it was totally wrong.
So we go there, and it was just me, her sister, and her sister's husband.
Yeah.
Who introduced us, 23 years ago or
Yep.
however long, and all of our children. So 6 children. Right?
Yeah.
Right. That's how many.
Yeah.
Between us and them,
Yeah.
I know they have 3. I couldn't remember how many we had.
Oh yeah.
So. We smoked some, or he smoked. Her
Yep.
brother-in-law, good. He does a great job smoking. He smoked turkey. He
Yep.
smoked ham. I think.
They did ham.
Yeah, and then a bunch of wonderful sides.
Yeah.
And we had those flavored shots. I think they're all vodka.
I think they are too. They're flavored vodka.
So they come in a pack of 10, and they have like grape. I don't know if they have grapefruit, but they have like orange and grape. I know they have grape.
And banana.
Banana.
And like peach and pineapple.
Yeah,
and
so we did that, and then we had a bunch of champagne, and we started going to town, and we really didn't.
Seltzers probably.
Yeah, but we hadn't drank that much. I mean,
No.
like last night, we probably drank more.
Oh, I know we did.
And so it's 2020, and we're sitting there, and everyone's fine. Everyone's in a great mood.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, she gets up and runs to the closest bathroom, and and our number 3's in it, and she's pounding on it. We're like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah.
And then she throws up all over the door, all over the
Yep.
floor, all over everywhere. And,
I was like, I needed the
and
bathroom.
I'm just sitting there like, what the hell just happened? So then I helped her clean up her chunks, but she's done for me before.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, as we're doing that, we're looking around for her sister, and all of a sudden her sister is like hugging the toilet in the other bathroom. And
Like laying on the floor, like almost passed out.
Yeah, and we all ate and drank the same stuff.
Yep.
And me and her brother-in-law, because it's technically not my brother-in-law, it'd be like a second brother-in-law.
I guess.
Because it's her sister, my wife's sister's husband.
Yeah.
But we're fine. I mean, and we drank 5 times more than you guys. So it was nothing we ate. We have no idea what happened.
I don't know.
So maybe there's a mix. If you mix certain things, it creates poison in certain people.
I don't know. Because you might not have been drinking the champagne stuff that we were drinking.
Oh, I drink the shit out of that.
Yeah, you did.
I probably drink that by the bottle.
I thought you were drinking other stuff.
Wouldn't want to be in Saw. That's a good point. Oh, Ro has a great question. All right, I'm gonna go get it. You know what I'm getting, right?
I think so.
We had tons of them yesterday.
I don't know if it's one drink though.
All right, so if you guys are unfamiliar, we're huge Bartesian fans. Bartesian is basically a Keurig for alcohol. I've done a video on it. You can check Batman Cocktails. I talk a little bit about it. I should do a full Bartesian video.
You should.
Anyway, so they come with little capsules that they have about 100 different choices of any drink. So an old fashioned or a
margarita,
a Cosmo. Yeah, like 8 flavors of margarita, strawberry guava, regular.
Low calorie.
Yeah.
A little bit of
whiskey
everything.
sour,
Yeah.
amaretto sour, everything. And they constantly come out with new stuff. They also have seasonal stuff for holidays. So like for Halloween, they had Candyman and Witch's Brew. And it gets really fancy. Like when you make some of these drinks, it almost has like crystals floating, like
like
and
glitter.
it spins like Witch's Brew.
Yep.
It's just interesting. So anyway, they have a Bartesian calendar that we get every year.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, because I travel and I drink more than one a day, when I'm home, we can't like open one every day. So like yesterday I had like 5 and I made them doubles. But so these are the different flavors they have in this year's Advent calendar. They have a Clausmopolitan. I'm sure it's vodka based because
it doesn't say on there?
no.
Oh, it says down here, I think.
Oh yeah, vodka. Yeah, but it's like a Cosmo.
Yeah.
Next one they have a gingerbread cookie martini. That's rum based. I had one of those yesterday.
Yeah.
A holiday spiced old fashioned. If you don't know what an old fashioned is, then you probably don't care about this at all. Mistletoe margarita. Mrs. Claus's nightcap, tequila based.
I had that yesterday. That was good.
Perry Christmas. That's my favorite.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
That's
too.
tequila based. Peppermint Patty Martini. Obviously vodka based. Santa's Punch made with whiskey. I'm not a huge fan of those actually. Sugar Plum Fairy made with gin. We haven't had those yet.
No.
The Grinch Appletini.
We had those last night.
Yeah. I don't like those as much.
Oh.
Yeah.
The regular Appletini is better.
Sweater Weather. They taste like you're drinking an old sweater. It's so bad. And Yuletide Hurricane, which is like a daiquiri. It's made with rum.
Yeah.
So my favorite of those is Perry Christmas, but I like the Holiday Spice Old Fashioned. What's yours of those?
I like the Perry Christmas, and then I also like. Is there a margarita one?
Mistletoe margarita.
Yeah, I like that.
That one's pretty good.
Yeah.
Too. Did you like your Mrs. Claus's nightcap yesterday?
Yeah, I had one before that too.
Okay. Happy holidays, John. Thank you, Jay. She's going to throw up in Balrog's mouth next time. So Balrog is still stuck up there.
He is.
Unfortunately. So we're just kind of waiting because we got to figure out what to do. We're never going to be able to sell him.
Number 2 is really upset because he's sitting where we put one of our Christmas trees.
Yeah. So we usually put up like 5 Christmas trees. Well, we have one that's up year round, like a 12-foot tall one.
Yeah. That's how we roll.
That's how we roll. We have last night we only saw 2, maybe 3 people who had better displays than us.
Yeah.
So we're second in the neighborhood. We have the second best display.
There's a house that's really good.
Yeah. We have the best display on our street easily.
Oh yeah.
When we first moved in here, it was like a contest.
That was before there was a real contest.
Yeah. Do we have a real contest?
Sometimes they do.
Oh, that guy probably wins every time.
Oh yeah.
I've woken up hugging a toilet a time or 2. Yeah. I'm pretty good. I never have to sleep in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Because don't get me wrong. I had one a few. The last Broncos game I went to.
Yeah.
I don't even know how I got home. And so check this out. I texted my wife because I was there with some buddies, and remember we have the all-inclusive club, so it's free. And they were getting me to do shots. I texted my wife. I just arranged for us to hold the flag on the field for the Christmas Eve game.
Yeah.
I don't remember this at all. So then she asked me the next day. She's like, "How'd you line that up?" I was like, "What?" She's like, "You did this." I was like, "No, I didn't." So I look at my text. I did text her that. So I'm like, "Shit."
So then you had to go to one of your buddies.
Yeah. So then I texted my buddies. I'm like, did I meet someone there at the
in the club
that said they
and he sent a picture, right?
And he sent a picture of me next to this guy. So here, let me try. I'm going to share this picture. All
of you guys were so drunk.
Oh yeah. Let me see here.
And one of the guys had to stay at our house overnight because he couldn't go home.
Yeah, because he couldn't go home. He tried to, but we couldn't.
Oh yeah.
All right, no, that's not it. God, I have a lot of different text strings with these guys. Oh yeah, here it is. I'm so drunk. All right, I'm gonna share this picture. I gotta upload it, so it'll take a sec. But anyway, they send this picture, and the guy's there, and they're like, "Is this the guy?" I was like, "I have no idea," but apparently I talked to somebody. So then I scroll through all my text messages. Yeah, I traded contact info with this guy. Apparently, I'm assuming because I told my wife, he was gonna set me up. Let's see here. So how do I get that again? Brand. Is there a picture overlay? Yeah, maybe overlay. Let's see if I can get that. Yeah, there it is. All right. Okay. This is going to be funny. All right, it's uploading. All right, there it is. Okay, here it is. Let's see if this works right. Okay. So I'm in the middle with the big D. This is after the game, by the way. The game's over. So we believe it's the guy on my right, your left. I have no idea who that is. I think that's the guy. I think I have his text information. And then the other 2 are my buddies. But yeah, you can tell I'm just gone. I'm gone. So that's going on.
It was a fun night, right?
Oh, it's so fun. All right. Mix like Joker in Batman 89. Talking about a drink?
No, I think that's like who he wants to be. The story about the question of the day?
Oh, you want to be Batman in '89?
I don't know. I'm guessing that's what
If he was Joker? That would be fun. You could just act nuts.
I know, right?
Nobody do anything. Cool drinks to try this Christmas. Amaretto and Coke. So she doesn't believe me. I do Amaretto and Coke Zero all the time. I actually sometimes I just do Amaretto straight up, actually, quite often.
I know.
But so United, it's not on their menu when I fly, but usually they have some. So I always ask for it and I mix it with Coke, and they get all weirded out too. Kahlua and Coke, we don't like Kahlua. We don't like coffee. I know that's weird. Vodka, white rum, strawberry, that could be good, and pineapple.
Mm.
I was wondering what else to bring for my Christmas dinner. Alcohol is good. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You'd have to get a Bartesian, though. You'd have to actually get the machine, which is like $300. Put Balrog on top of the house to warn all others. I should, but we
He's
live,
heavy.
Yeah, and we live in the cold. So.
Yeah, there's snow outside.
Too many Perry Christmases. No, those are old fashions. They do this smoked old fashioned. So my next video that launches in 2 days is stupid stuff I bought, and one of the things on it, the club actually gave me a gift. Which, if you guys are watching this, I'll let you know. It's a whiskey barrel, and it has Broncos encoded on one side of it, and then the other side Mr. X. So at first I thought it was something to make smoked old fashions, but it wasn't.
Too bad.
Yep. So you pick a topic now.
I'm not picking anything. I'm just here for
moral support.
Yeah. Just so somebody could sit in the chair next to you.
Here, you drive.
I'm
gonna
good.
Check to see if we have those shots. Not to
I could have checked. I'm probably better at finding stuff than you are.
No, I know exactly. Not alcohol. I know where all the alcohol's at. See, already found
He knows where all the alcohol is.
Oh yeah, this is full. There's definitely some.
Oh, that's quality.
Yeah.
Then I don't have to buy any.
Yeah.
Oh, you should bring back those frozen things.
Yeah, but it's winter.
I know.
So we have, what do they call them? What do they call those?
Otter Pops.
Yeah, like the Otter Pops, but we have them with alcohol in them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that thing
yeah.
is full.
This
That
is what they
quality.
call money. Money right there. All right, so we only need like a 24-pack of something.
Yeah. Oh, most of them I think are the.
Yeah, that is a money right there.
Yeah, most of them are this, which is fine because this other stuff is. Oh, root beer. You want to try one of those right now?
No, I'm still drinking this.
Oh, watermelon.
I do kind of want to try that though.
Cinnamon. Root beer. Butterscotch.
I think I had one of those one year. It tastes like butterscotch.
Are you 90?
I had it with the Werther's original. You know, I used to do this old lady once. I just had to bring her a bunch of Werther's originals. They're good, actually. They do taste good.
They're so gross.
Yeah. Does your dad drink those or eat those?
No.
I could see him doing that, couldn't you?
Oh yeah, he actually might nowadays. Who knows what he does?
So, we both hurt ourselves earlier this week, and it's something we should normally rebound from. My back, her knee, and we're like, man, we're getting old. we couldn't heal. So there was something on the ground, and neither of us wanted to bend over to get it because
I can bend over.
I mean, we can do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's just a happy holiday season. Our children aren't happy right now because we made them spend yesterday with us.
And right now they can't be on their Xboxes.
Oh, we didn't tell about the other holiday tradition we did.
Yesterday?
Yeah, the dollar store.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So we started this 3 years ago, 4 years ago, something like that. We take our children to the dollar store, Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, whatever it's called now. They're all the same. And we tell them, hey, you're going to get a gift. So we have three children. You're going to get a gift for every single person in the family. So they each buy 4 gifts. And it's kind of difficult to do because we actually have to check them out. So like they'll each pick a gift out for her, and then they'll come bring them to me, and I'll go check them out and go outside and wait. And then they will bring everything else to her, and she'll check them out. So then they have to wrap each one themselves for the most part. And it's funny. Every year we do it, they complain and, oh, I don't want to do this. Blah, blah. And then all of them are so excited when we get home, and they make us open them the same night.
Well, I think they were all super excited to do it this year.
Yeah. Well,
So
go, though. They didn't want to go.
2 and 3 wanted to go.
I know 2 wanted to go, but
Number
everyone
1
else was
didn't.
complaining.
Number 1 did.
Yeah, but they're so excited. So let's tell the gifts everybody
Okay.
got. So let's start with 1. 1 bought. I don't remember. I was really drunk when we opened everything.
What did he buy or what did he get?
All right. What did you get?
So 2 gave me this little like lantern thing.
Yep.
It has snowflakes because I like snowflakes.
Yeah.
Number 1 gave me a candy cane. Like it's a decoration.
Yeah.
Yep. And then it's actually pretty big. Yeah.
Yep.
And then 3
Flowers.
Oh yeah. He gave me like a bouquet of flowers.
Yep. And then I gave you a giant can of Mountain Dew.
Yep. Because he knows me.
And then me, I got. I should wear it right now. I got one of those bell necklaces.
Mm-hmm.
I got this. This was one of my gifts. The bang.
Yep.
And then also socks that say number 1 dad that are probably too small for me because I wear size 13.
But dollar store doesn't have a whole lot of size 13 socks.
All right. So what did number 1 receive?
He got 2 boxes
of candy.
Yep.
Okay. Oh yeah, because he only gets 2.
He only gets 2 because we didn't buy them. Yeah.
What did number 2 get? Oh, she got a headband.
A headband and then a ducky.
Oh yeah, ducky.
Yeah.
Those little tiny. It was a bigger one. Those little tiny ducks from the claw machine. We have 100 of them. 30. Oh, we have way more than that.
No, we don't. There's probably 30 up on that desk.
All right, you choose the number and I'll choose the over under.
Okay. If you say 100, then I'm going to choose 30.
No, you choose the number. I'll choose the over under.
Right now?
Yeah.
25.
Over. We'll count them.
When we get done.
Well, no.
So people can know.
Yeah, so people can know who's right.
Okay. And we're not including the big ones. We're just talking about the little ones, right?
Yeah, on the desk.
Okay.
So I'm going to wait for some of the comments because you guys are having some gold ones out there.
So I'm choosing. I get to choose 25 also. So I'm 25.
25 or less, you win. So wherever we go, they have those. We always do it because my daughter is really good at catching them. But what we're doing right now, we do all the time. So like when we go to Costco later today, we're going to do that as we're walking to the register. One of us picks an amount and the other says whether it's going to be over or under. And I know you're questioning, what do you win? Respect the fact that you're more intelligent than the other person, because that's another secret of marriage. Constantly make the other person feel inferior. Been married 20 years. I know. Trust me. But I'm really curious now. You should have taken a picture.
Oh, I can.
How many? That was fast.
Yeah, they're all on the desk.
Yeah, but it's 2 stories up.
29.
Ha ha! Winner.
You said 100, so.
Winner, steak dinner. See,
I originally said 30, and then I was like, no, there's not 30.
I would have lost with 30. I would have picked over.
29.
You can win it back at Costco today or at the liquor store. Because we still got
$1 million.
We still got to get because we can't just do shots all day.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, we have to have chasers.
Yeah, we have 7 bottles of the blue stuff in the.
Yeah, I think that might be why we get fucked up though. Is man, you are panning? Did you run?
Yeah.
No, you were fast.
I know.
All right. Have I ever gotten a 3D
fancy.
statue printed? Not really. I mean, I've been involved with some custom stuff where it was prototypes, but not just a single one. Where those original are amazing. Fisherman's Friend mints that the old people love for some reason. Oh, that's a good parenting. Make their lives miserable. Damn straight. Well, making their lives is miserable. Oh my God. You would think some of the stuff too. Two's our daughter. She comes home with, how's your day? Horrible. Why?
I had to go to school.
Yeah, because I only have 18 options for dinner today and I want 20. And I want to eat one thing that we don't have. Happy holidays, Danny. Put the number 1 dad socks on life size Spider-Man. I would, but we're not picking him up off that peg. That's something we're going to talk about in the actual review. Like I said, the review's already shot. It's pretty amazing, though. I mean, it's
right there.
Yeah. Ooh, I could do. My collection has changed so much. I could do my top. I've only done. I don't like to read. Actually, I have. I know I just said 9 sentences. That's because I kept changing train of thought.
I know.
And we just lost 10 people.
I know.
Because of that. So I don't like to recycle. I don't like to recycle content. I actually have a video coming out, I think later this week, on how I choose my content. And I don't like to recycle it, but I think I've only done that video once before.
Your favorite?
Yeah, like my top 10 favorite statues in my collection.
The amount of
change?
Yo, for sure.
Yeah, like I would say 75% of my statues have changed. My favorite's still that Silver Surfer. That hasn't changed.
But I feel like, I mean, you've had these up here on top for a while.
Yeah, and there's some of my favorites too.
But you probably didn't even have any of the, like the Berserk stuff when you did it.
No.
Or those two guys, I mean, the ones that are staring at us.
Marcus and the life size?
Yeah.
Yeah. Balrog probably wouldn't be in my top though.
I know.
You didn't. So that's another thing too. We were at the storage unit today, so because we had to take the life-size Spider-Man box up there, and we did have room for it, which is nice. It wasn't ideal where we had to place it, but because it's categorized, labeled. So the reason why we're laughing, you're not in.
Oh, do I have to?
You gross. I'm gonna throw up. So our favorite, maybe our favorite show is Impractical Jokers. So Mercu and Sal, because Joe's touring on his own now after the divorce, but they had an episode where, and if you're unfamiliar, it's basically like, I'm trying to think of something in comparison. What was that? Like hidden camera show from way back in the day. So there are hidden cameras, and it's a group of friends that challenge each other to do stupid and hilarious stuff. They come up with different ideas for challenges. They're like on season 13 or so. First 5 seasons are golden, and then it goes downhill a little bit, but it's still entertaining. And when I say downhill, it just means it's not as top tier as it used to be. So they do one where they're sitting in a reception area, maybe a doctor's office, and the person who's up has to sit next to a stranger, and they're texting their phone ridiculous things. And
they have to say
they have to read the text out loud. So Murr gets one from the other jokers, and it's from his uncle. And he goes, "Dude, I just found the camera in the shower. Not cool." Mm-hmm. And then Murr has to read that out loud, and the guy's like, "It's your uncle?" And there's a camera in the shower. He's like, "You know what's happening? My uncle's staying with me, and I always bring chicks over, try and videotape him in the shower. He must have found him." And then he gets it, and there's a few back and forth, but the final text is, "This isn't for chicks. I just found a bunch of cassettes that are labeled Uncle Harry Showers, and they're labeled, categorized, and saved by date." And he has to explain that away. So it's one of our.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah, maybe just us. Maybe that's why we get along so well, as we entertain each other.
Exactly.
But I forgot what went down that path. So something else was categorized.
Yeah,
my statues. Yeah. Oh no, we took them to the storage. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, your boxes.
Track. Yeah, I'm all over the place.
I am too.
So this hat's a little bit too small. That's why it's. So a lot of.
Do you want me to wear it?
Well, yeah. You want to see what my hair looks like when I've been wearing a hat all morning? You don't. That's bad. That's bad. Yeah. So I'm all. Then the Broncos isn't showing.
I know. Other way. There you go.
A lot of people have been asking, what's my end game for statue collecting? Hey, Mr. X, every month you put up 10 to 20 statues.
What is your end game?
When are you going to be done selling?
I thought you were retiring.
I am. It started over 2 years ago. So my PL list is getting much smaller. So I've actually filmed like my most anticipated statues. I've already filmed that. It's for members, and then it'll launch at the beginning of January. And my list is so much smaller to choose from than it used to be, which is a good thing because we're working our way out. But I decided today. So we have one storage unit left. It's a 40 by 10, so one of the really big ones, and it's full, but not like jam-packed full. So there's still a big aisle for the most part in the middle, because that way you can walk down the middle and everything's categorized. X-Men statues here, Prime 1/3 scale statues here, and we have a bunch stored down here as well.
Correct.
Nothing in the garages anymore because simply for the fact we needed room for my son's new car. But I decided today my end game is when we can get a storage unit half that size across the street. So that storage unit is
across the highway
is about 15 miles away. So it takes 20 minutes or so to get there. Just a pain in the ass, especially when you need to go up for one box or go up there 3 times a week. So we have a storage facility really, really close to us, but they don't have any big ones. That's why we didn't go there. It's like a mile away, maybe 2 miles away. And so that's my end game. When we can get rid of enough boxes that we can move into a smaller storage facility, which is really hard with like the giant boxes, like the life-size stuff. But that is the end game. That's where I'm going. There you go. Happy holidays, Office Arcade. You should thank this guy. He's given us about 10 grand.
Nice.
Yeah, he's bought a lot of stuff from us. And he was the winner of one of the giveaways too.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Actually has really good TikTok and YouTube shorts.
Oh, nice.
If you were like The Rock and Kiss, you can retire in 20 years. Yeah, they're not going anywhere. Said it twice. It was so important. If you're like The Rock and band Kiss, you can retire for 20 years. They're still going though. I think Kiss is still going.
I think so too. I think they're coming here.
Yeah, I thought I saw that with some other bands.
Yeah.
I wonder how many. We got a lot of tickets for shows.
Oh yeah.
I know. I saw what time it is. I saw
No,
you looking at your watch. We won't miss the game. Calm down. You're fine. Just bang bang.
It seems like you're not okay.
What are these pictures? What was I going to look at? Oh, the shows we got.
Oh,
it's going to be hard to find them. Oh, I know how to find them.
I would look in your email probably.
So one of the nice things about being part of this exclusive club at the Broncos, anytime there's going to be a concert there, not only do we get access to the tickets before they go on sale, but we also have premium seating for them. So we buy a lot of those. We don't buy it every time, but even if we only are semi-interested in it, because we figure worst case scenario, we could sell them. So let me see what concert tickets we have. So we have a few coming up. We have Hannah Berger. She's not a concert. She's a comedian, which is so funny because I booked her. She's like kind of not up and coming. She's been around for a while, but she's getting into a lot of popularity in the last year. She's coming here. Then my favorite current comedian, our second favorite comedian, booked a show the same night. So we're actually going to travel like an hour away to see him on the next night. So we have those coming up. We have Alanis Morissette coming into town. There's another one I booked too.
Through this?
No.
Or somewhere else?
No. I guess I could look at Ticketmaster. So we also have Rolling Stones, Kenny Chesney, Zach Bryan, Foo Fighters, Morgan Wallen. There's one other one I didn't buy. I could check Ticketmaster.
You bought all those?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Kiss just had their last. Maybe they were just here.
Oh, that could be.
I remember. Like in the last few months,
You
they
said
were
supposedly.
Here. Yeah. Well, once you reach the perfect amount, do you think you'll be done and you'll be buying and selling random statues when upgrades come along? That's a great question. I don't know, honestly. Like this month was hard. There were some really great statues that came out, and I didn't end up buying them. Like I think the new Terminator is awesome. There was a custom Wolverine that ATF was doing that I really wanted. Yeah, but I didn't buy him. Scar Predator came out, maybe not this month, but last month, and I didn't buy that. So I think I'm done, honestly. I mean, things might change. I don't know. Look at her staring at me. She's like, "You better be done." She's grabbing me down below. I'm done. Bye, Mark. No, I reviewed the Rage one. I have nowhere to put it. I have nowhere to put it.
That's what she said.
I was going to say that's what I said.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
So in summary, our holidays have started. We're going to go shopping now for liquor, presents, and just liquor and presents.
Mostly liquor,
sometimes liquor can be. That's why I'm getting my Faja. I'm getting him liquor. I'm getting him 3 things, but liquor is one of them.
It sure is.
I wonder if he still has the liquor from last year. Remember I got him that really expensive
nice
bottle of Kentucky bourbon? So I think it was Kentucky bourbon.
Maybe you can try some for Christmas if he hasn't.
Yeah, damn straight I will. If he hasn't used it, then I'm going to. So we're gonna go do that. Then we're gonna watch the Broncos. I'm not confident.
I'm
not confident. I put a lot of points on them today. So, but if they play, if the Broncos from last week come, they're not gonna win.
Oh, I know that.
So it would have been just a fluke to beat all those teams and just gave us hope for no reason. At least we got to have more fun at some of those games, especially this game.
That one, exactly.
Oh, man, I was done. I was totally wasted. But take care, everybody. I'll be not live, but Christmas Eve, we have the Stupid Statue Awards coming out. It's a premiere, so I'll be in the chat for that. But otherwise, see you at Gemx Live. So if you want to catch me live for the rest of the year, it's probably going to be that. Because like I said, this is one of the few days I'm in town. Bring the big D. Always do. Take care, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. You want to say bye?